Attention passionate Chicago, Bears fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Chicago Bears' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Chicago, Bears fans. Let's get to the news all right. Folks, buckle up because what's buzzing around the NFL right now is nothing short of explosive. Rumors are swirling that the San Francisco 49ers, currently sitting at 6'8" with a cap space of around $19 million, are seriously contemplating a bold move that could shake up their roster and, more importantly, have a ripple effect on the NFC North, and of course, on our beloved Bears. The whispers are that the Niners might be looking to trade star linebacker Fred Warner, one of the top defenders in the league, to the Chicago Bears in what could be one of the biggest offseason moves we've seen in recent years. Now, before we get into all the details, you have to realize that the 49ers, despite their playoff hopes, are facing a tight cap situation after extending Brock Purdy, which is projected to lock him in until December 2025. This extension, while good for stability, has added a cap squeeze that's forcing them to make some tough choices. The core of this story is that the 49ers, in their quest to rebuild their roster and manage their cap, are considering trading away Fred Warner. This isn't just any linebacker. They're eyeing him as a valuable chip to acquire picks and maybe a young linebacker to add to their future plans. The idea is to prioritize a rebuild of their offensive line, which has been a concern for them all season. It's a move that echoes some of the boldest decisions made recently, similar to what the Carolina Panthers did with Luke Kuechly a few years back, where they used a high-profile linebacker to bolster their defense and compete more effectively. Fred Warner out of BYU has become a cornerstone for San Francisco's defense. He's a versatile linebacker, capable of doing pretty much everything on the field, tackling, coverage, rushing the passer. And that's exactly what the Bears need if they want to elevate their defense to the next level. Warner is not just a good player, he's an elite, all-pro caliber linebacker. In 2025, he's been nothing short of spectacular. In just 6 games, he's recorded 50 tackles along with an interception, and his PFF grade sits at an impressive 92.5. His coverage metrics are stellar, with an EPA of -0.22, which indicates he's effective in limiting big plays. His missed tackle rate is just 4.1%, and he's already logged 2 sacks, making him a true 3-down linebacker. His career stats are equally eye-popping: over 900 tackles, 10 sacks, 10 interceptions, and 7 forced fumbles. He's a leader on the field, someone who can change the game with his instincts and athleticism. Now, for the Bears, this isn't just about adding a talented linebacker. It's about transforming their entire linebacker core, which has been a weak point this season. PFF gave our linebacker unit a 75.6 grade, and the defense has struggled against the run, allowing roughly 140 yards per game on the ground. Adding Warner, along with a player like Edmonds, who also shines with an 87.2 PFF grade, could be a game-changer. Imagine Warner's tackling ability combined with Edmonds' coverage skills. This duo could immediately boost our run defense, improve our tackling efficiency, and elevate our pass defense, which has been inconsistent at times. Plus, Warner's ability to cover tight ends and running backs out of the backfield would give us a versatile middle that can match up against the best defenses in the league. And it's not just about stopping the run. Warner's presence would allow the Bears to be more aggressive in coverage, and his experience in high-pressure situations could be invaluable in the playoffs. His ability to read the game and make tackles in space would help us reduce third-down conversions, an area where we've been vulnerable. Right now, the Bears are allowing about 20% of third downs to turn into first downs, and that needs to improve if we want to contend for a deep playoff run. With Warner in the middle, orchestrating the defense and making plays, we could see a more disciplined and formidable unit. But what about the impact on the NFC West? Well, the 49ers, with their current roster and cap situation, are looking to reset. Their goal is to get under the cap and create flexibility to extend key players like Ayuk and others. Trading Warner, a player who commands a $25 million cap hit, could free up around $20 million in cap space, giving them some breathing room to go after other offseason targets. However, this move also signals a potential confidence that they can replace Warner with either a younger linebacker or through the draft, but that's a risky game. The NFL is a league where the difference between a good and a great defense often comes down to leadership and playmaking from stars like Warner. Now, this potential trade could also have a significant ripple effect on the Bears. Currently sitting at 9-4 and fighting for playoff positioning, adding a player of Warner's caliber to our linebacker group could elevate our entire defense. His skill set complements our existing pieces, like Edmonds and Montez Sweat, creating a formidable front seven that can dominate the line of scrimmage. Warner's tackling stats, already 50 tackles in just 6 games, would be a huge boost. His presence would help us shore up the run defense, especially against teams like the Lions, who have been running all over defenses this season. The Bears have allowed around 150 rushing yards per game, which is too much. Warner's ability to rally the defense and make stops in crucial moments could be the difference between a good season and a great one. And let's not forget the playoff picture. With odds that have shifted from +1,500 to +850, the Bears are showing serious promise of making a deep postseason run. Warner, as a kind of X-factor in the middle of the field, could be the final piece that pushes us over the top. His knack for shutting down tight ends like Hawkinson and making plays in key moments could be exactly what we need to get through tough playoff defenses. Think back to the Chiefs in 2023, where their linebackers stepped up big time and boosted their chances of winning the Super Bowl. Warner could bring that same level of impact to Chicago, especially in high-stakes playoff games where every play counts. In summary, this trade scenario isn't just about acquiring a star linebacker. It's about transforming the identity of the Bears' defense. Fred Warner, as a centerpiece, could help us build a wall in the middle, making us more versatile, more aggressive, and ultimately more dangerous come playoff time. It signals a new era of cold, calculated dominance in Chicago's defense. A defense that's been solid, but now has the potential to be elite with Warner leading the charge. The Bears have been building this team with a clear vision, and adding someone like Warner could be the final piece that finally puts us back into serious Super Bowl contention. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Chicago Bears news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. Looking ahead, the Bears' front office has some tough decisions to make, and this potential Warner trade could be one of them. If it happens, it would send shockwaves across the league and set a new tone for Chicago's ambitions. Our defense, already trending upward with the addition of Montez Sweat and others, could become a steel trap with Warner anchoring the middle. This move would not only boost our chances in 2024, but also send a message to the NFC that the Bears are serious about reclaiming their place at the top. And I want to hear from you, Bears fans. What do you think about the possibility of Fred Warner coming to Chicago? Would you be excited to see him in the navy and orange, leading this defense to new heights? Or do you think the price might be too high? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because your opinion matters so much to us and to the Chicago Bears. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Chicago Bears news. This offseason could be one of the most exciting in recent memory, and we're here to bring you all the inside scoop. Let's keep the passion alive and look forward to a future where the Bears are once again contenders, starting with a bold move like this if it comes true.